coaches' comments, and so much more, here is News Radio Sports Director Dwayne Leslie.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Tioga High School Auditorium. It is semifinal night here from the District 16 basketball tournament. I'll be on hand to bring you the coverage of the semifinal action from District 16 tonight as the Trenton Tigers take on the Grenora Gophers and the Powers Lake Ranchers take on the Bowbells Eskimos. One thing significant about these two games tonight is that the winners here will advance on to the Region 8 tournament to be held in Williston in the first part of November. So a very important game for all four ball clubs tonight. If you can win here tonight in semifinal night, you assure yourself a spot in that Region 8 tournament. As we look at the pairings tonight, as we mentioned, Trenton and Grenora will do battle here in this first game. The second game will feature the Powers Lake Ranchers versus the Bowbells Eskimos. In a game concluded earlier, a play-in game, it was Tioga defeating Ray tonight 43-35, so Tioga will continue on in the District 16 tournament. Ray, in the loser-out game, will pack it in for the year, so Tioga will await the second semifinal game tonight to see who they play in a loser-out game on Friday night. So a lot of tournament basketball action coming your way, all brought to you by the 660 Sports Club sponsors. We'll be on hand with more pregame information and starting lineups after this 2-minute timeout.
When it's got to be done, Tioga Machine Shop is the one. Tioga Machine Shop is your complete oil field service station for heavy oil field, industrial, construction, farm, and auto. Whatever the case may be, let Tioga Machine Shop do the work for you. The trained professionals at Tioga Machine Shop can perform more services with their computerized numerical controlled lathe. Stop in today at Tioga Machine Shop, located on Highway 40 just south of Tioga. Remember, when it's got to be done, Tioga Machine Shop is the one.
Changing season brings out changing repairs and service for your vehicles, and Wheatland Oil and Lignite can replace your worn-out belt and tires. Change your oil or tune up your car, pickup, or truck. Wheatland Oil's tire sale is going on now, and Wheatland Oil is a tire dealer warehouse outlet. And yes, you can fill your tank anytime with Wheatland Oil's card troll.
Some of the other districts in the northwest part of the state and also in the western part of the state, as we look at District 10 down at Center, semifinal tonight we'll have the Washburn Cardinals versus Center Stanton. That is at 6:30 this evening, and Garrison will take on Underwood. In District 11 over at Belva, semifinal night tonight we'll have Belva versus West Hope Newburgh at 6:30, and then Botno is taking on Rugby about 8:15. In District 12 over at the Mina High School Auditorium, semifinal night, or check that first round action. Number 1 Mohall versus number 3 Minot Ryan. That's at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Number 4 Delac Burlington against number 5 Berthold. That was at 4:30 this evening. Number 2 Sherwood takes on number 7 Kenmare, and number 3 Glenburn versus number 6 Surrey. That's over in District 12. They just get started with their first round. Then in District 14 at Dickinson Trinity, their semifinal round tonight features Dickinson Trinity versus Southport at 6, Hazen versus Richard and Taylor at 7:30. So some more entrants into regional tournaments will be decided tonight as action here continues from around the state. And then we look at District 15. It's also semifinal night down there in District 15 at Parshall. Parshall takes on Newtown at 6 o'clock. And at 7:45, Stanley takes on Watford City. We'll be back with the introduction of the starting lineups and more pregame. Will be number 25, a 5'8 junior, Rochelle Kiefler. The other forward will be number 45, a 5'9 junior, Colleen Moorhead. And the
Go Tigers! Number 22, Nikki Kurkoff. The other forward, number 44, Tanya Summers. Number 40, Katie Hoffman. Number 30, Stacey Slater. And that's number 20, Callie Ryder. The coach
away. Ron Doctor will throw it up. The ball is up. Tip is controlled by Trenton. Turcotte up ahead. Hoffman goes up off the glass. Her shot up and good. Katie Hoffman scores on the opening tip. Makes it 2-0 Trenton. Back with the Grenora. This is Kiefler with it. Kiefler bounces left side. This is Hagen. Hagen will let the traffic clear by. Back to Kiefler. Out front it comes to Semino. Semino out front to Hagen. Hagen looks for a break. Picks up the ball, goes to Geltel in the left corner. Trenton opening in a man-to-man defense. They were very tenacious with that the other night against Ray. This is Semino with it in the right corner. Out front it comes to Kiefler. Pass down low for Geltel. She loses the handle on it, but a whistle and a foul. A blocking foul going to be called against Trenton. That'll go against Tanya Coomer. She'll pick up her first personal foul, first team foul. So the Gophers will inbound it. Moorhead waits for the break. Comes right side. Kiefler out front. Semino dribbles once. Tries to go back right side. Ball stolen by Ryder for the Tigers. Cross court. Loose ball slapped away. Turcotte picks it up. Three-pointer outside. Up and good. Lacey Turcotte, a three-pointer. 5-0. Trenton with the lead. Back come the Gophers. Hagen across the line. She's guarded over there by Turcotte. Ball slapped out of her hands, out of bounds. It'll belong to Grenora in front court. 6:54 just underway here. 5-0. Trenton with the early lead. Semino on the inbounds pass. Cross court it comes to Kiefler. Kiefler drives. Puts up a shot off the glass. Rims around. Comes off. There for the rebound. Ryder pulls it away. For Trenton. And the Tigers start back with it. Turcotte. Ryder. Between the circles. Left side Turcotte. Cross court. Out there to Slater. She's alone. Three-point land. Her shot rims off. No good. Slater gets her own rebound. On her arm is Rochelle Kiefler. She'll pick up the personal foul. Her first team foul on Grenora. So Trenton will inbound it. Turcotte to the right of their own basket. Gets it in for the Tigers to Hoffman. Pass down low. Turcotte. Back out Hoffman. And they work it around the 2-3 zone for Grenora. Here's Coomer. A shot inside the three-point arc on the left side is up and good. So Coomer makes it a 7-0 ball game. Down court, Moorhead for Grenora. Right side, kicks it back outside for Semino. Semino, cross court, it comes to Kiefler. Hagen, they work it around against that. Now Trenton has gone into a zone defense. They open up man-to-man. Here's a drive left side by Kiefler. Her shot up and good. Rochelle Kiefler puts Grenora on the scoreboard. 7-2, 5:52 to go. Trenton with the lead over the Gophers of Grenora. Pass inside, it comes Hoffman, spins around Moorhead. And then Moorhead reaches back and knocks the ball out of her hand, but a whistle and a foul will be called. Colleen Moorhead will pick up the personal foul, her first, second team foul on Grenora. And so to the free throw line will be Katie Hoffman. 5:54 to go, first quarter, 7-2. Trenton with the lead, Hoffman. The senior will have two free throws, one on the way, up and good. Makes it an 8-2 ball game. She'll get one more. Remember, the game coming up after this one will feature Powers Lake against Bowbells. And the winners here go on to the championship game, and more importantly, enter into the Region 8 tournament. Second free throw by Hoffman is good. And back with it comes Grenora. Geltel across the line. Dishes it back for Hagen to Kiefler. Out front Hagen. Semino. Cross court Hagen. Kiefler left baseline. Up. Her shot goes up. No good, but a whistle and a push foul underneath called against Trenton. So that will send Rochelle Kiefler to the free throw line as Tanya Coomer picks up her second personal foul. Second team foul on Trenton. So to the free throw line, Rochelle Kiefler. Two shots coming here. First one rims in and out, no good. She'll get one more. Substitution, Cammie Moran checks into the lineup for the Trenton Tigers, replacing Tanya Coomer. 5:27 to go, first quarter. 9-2. Trenton with the lead. Second free throw on the way by Kiefler is up and good. 1 of 2 at the line for Rochelle Kiefler, 9-3. Trenton with the lead, quickly down court. Turcotte left corner. Out front it comes Slater, back to Turcotte alone. Three-point line, left corner, up and good. Lacey Turcotte, 2 3-pointers. Makes it a 12-3 ball game. Down court with it. Kiefler for the Gophers. Cross court it comes to Semino. Semino back cross court to Hagen. Some long cross court passes, which are awfully dangerous. In the middle it comes Hagen. Her shot bounces around, drops off. There for the rebound, Geltow. Her shot goes wide. Hagen on the rebound. Her shot goes up and in, counts the bucket. Rayanne Hagen counts the bucket. She'll go to the free throw line for a chance at a three-point play. That foul called on Cammie Moran. She'll pick up her first personal foul. Third team foul on Trent. And so Rayanne Hagen will step to the free throw line for a chance at the three-point play. Free throw on the way, no good. Hoffman there with the rebound for Trenton. Quickly down court. Slater into the paint, drives, goes off the glass, shot, no good. Goes out of bounds, slapped out of bounds by Grenora and will belong to, check that, slapped out of bounds by Trenton. Will belong to Grenora in backcourt. So the Gophers with it. Hagen against Turcotte, comes up the left side, picks up her dribble, goes cross court to Semino. Semino way out front. Trenton in a 2-3 zone right now. Hagen, left corner comes Kiefler. Bounce pass inside. Moorhead goes off the glass. Her shot up and good. Counts the bucket. She'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. A foul called on Lacey Turcotte. She'll pick up her first personal foul. Fourth team foul on Trenton. And Colleen Moorhead will step to the line and try to cut in further to the Trenton lead. The free throw no good. Makes it 12-7. Trenton with the lead by 5. 4:15 to go, first quarter. Slater with it, right corner, Moran. Ryder, Slater outside, three-pointer. Nope. Turnover for Trenton. 3-second violation called. Turnover number 1 on Trenton. Timeout called by the Gophers, but 4:08 to go, first quarter. Trenton leads at 12-7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Your office is always busy, and any lost time really...
That means fast, efficient, quality work. They'll get those big engines back in tip-top shape and get you back on the road. The mechanics at Interstate Detroit Diesel have many years of experience and the latest techniques of computer engine repair. When it comes to heavy equipment or on-the-job breakdowns, remember the name, Interstate Detroit Diesel, Williston.
4:05 to go, first quarter. Grenora turns the ball over on the inbounds pass after the timeout. Trenton gets it back, and they try to dump it down inside. A whistle and a foul called. That foul called against Rayanne Hagen. She'll pick up her first personal foul. 13 foul on the Gophers. And Trenton will get the ball underneath their own basket. Outside, Slater thought about a three. Looks inside. Ryder alone in the corner. Outside, Slater. She'll launch a three-pointer. Right side, up and good. Stacy Slater, a three-pointer. 15-7. Trenton by 8. Back come the Gophers. Then they turn it over again. Turnover number 3. Slater picks off the pass. Comes left side, Turcotte. Right side to Ryder. She tries to put up a three from there. Ball tipped. Controlled by the Gophers. Hagen picks it off. And so Grenora will start back with the Hagen. Long cross-court pass. Kiefler out front, Semino. Comes right side, Hagen. They're looking inside for Moorhead. Pass down low, Geltow. She spins against Moran. Shot no good. There for the rebound, pulling it away is Ryder, and leaves it in back for Slater, and the Tigers start back with it. Moran out front, Ryder, Slater, another three-pointer left side, up and good. Stacy Slater has 2 threes. So does Lacey Turcotte. Back with it come the Gophers, 18-7. Kiefler with it, left side, dumps down low for Geltow, kicks it outside for Hagen. Her shot on the iron is short. Long rebound comes right side, picked out of there by Turcotte. And back come the Tigers. Turcotte operates between the circles, comes right side to Slater. Slater looks for help. Against that Grenora zone outside, here's Turcotte, a three-pointer on the back iron, no good. Kiefler pulls away the rebound, and she is tied up by Slater. Possession arrow will belong to Grenora. Substitution for Trenton. Aaron Ling checks into the ball game, replacing Callie Ryder. Substitution for the Gophers. Jenna Kiefler is in there, replacing Geltow. And a whistle and a foul down court. Going to be called against Turcotte for Trenton. She'll pick up her second personal foul, 15th foul. And so Grenora will get it back inbound once again. Hagen. Long cross-court pass to Kiefler. Her shot, left side, up and good. Rochelle Kiefler with the bucket. She has 5 points, 18-9. Back comes Trenton, 2:08 to go, first quarter. This is Ling with it. Long cross-court pass, Turcotte, left baseline, stops, puts up a 5-foot jump shot. Rolls around, drops in. Lacey Turcotte with the bucket, give her 8. 1:55 to go, 29. Trenton with the lead. Here's a steal by the Tigers again. Turnover number 4 on Grenora. Back with it, Turcotte. Outside Ling. Her three-point shot on the front iron, no good. There for the rebound. Hagen pulls it away, and the Gophers start back with it. Leaves it for Kiefler, back to Hagen. Hagen on a drive, left side. Cut off at the baseline by Hoffman. Pass out front, picked up by Semino. Semino bounces inside to Moorhead. Goes off the glass. Her shot up and good. Nice bounce pass from Semino to Moorhead. Makes it a 20-11 ball game. This is Slater with it. Looks right side for help. Gets it to Ling. Ling cross court to Moran. Outside Slater, alone, three-point line. Her shot on the iron, no good. Long rebound, right corner. Tries saving it was Ling. She saved it off the foot of Ryan Hagen, so it'll belong to Trenton in front court. Substitutions as Turcotte and Moran check off for Trenton. Callie Ryder back in there, along with Nicole Brunell. On the inbounds, Ryder waits for the break, gets out front. Slater, Brunell with it. Left side, Aaron Ling. Thought about a three, now drives left baseline, puts up a shot, no good. With a whistle and a foul on the drive called against Grenora, and that'll go against Jenna Kiefler. Kiefler will pick up her first personal foul. 4th team foul on Grenora. So to the free throw line will be Aaron Ling. 4-2 shots. First one on the way. Bounces around, drops in. Makes it 21-11. Trenton with the 10-point lead. Now the Gophers make substitution. Kiefler and Jenna Kiefler and Rochelle Kiefler check out. Jennifer Oster and Beth Geltel back in for the Grenora Gophers. 1:01 to go, first quarter. Aaron Ling will have one more shot here. The 5'7" senior, shot on the way. It's the front iron, no good. Oster with the rebound for Grenora, and the Gophers start back with it. This is Hagen with it. Hagen comes left side, back out front. Semino. Hagen against the Trenton 2-3 zone. And this is Semino carrying the ball, turns it over. Turnover number 5 on Grenora. And so the Tigers will get it back with 44 seconds left to go in the quarter. 21-11, Trenton with the lead over Grenora. Semifinal round here from the District 16 basketball tournament. This is Ryder with it. Out front, Slater to Ling. Ling right side. Free throw line, Ryder. Out front, Slater. Launches another three-pointer. On the back iron, no good. Slater gets the rebound. Pulls it away out front. This is Ryder with it. Looks for help. Right side, Ling. Pass down low. Jennifer Hoffman, stolen by Hagen. Turnover number 2 on Trenton. Back comes Grenora with it. Hagen. Hagen loses the handle on it, but on her arm, a whistle and a foul called against Trenton. And we'll check out the foul. The foul will go against Stacy Slater. She picked up her first personal foul, 16th foul. Now Hoffman will check out of the Trenton lineup. And Coomer back in there for the Tigers. And the Gophers on the inbounds pass, get it out front and then try to go left side, throw it away. Turnover number 6 on the Gophers. And so Trenton will get it back with 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. 21-11. Slater with it, comes right side. 4 seconds. Out front, Ryder. Left corner, Brunell. Out front, Ling. No good. They wave it off. Too late at the buzzer. So the first quarter comes to an end with the score. Trenton 21, Grenora 11. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay, so you're hungry and it's time to make a choice. Tasting Institute. Now just
NCC and Ray bringing modern communication services to northwestern North Dakota.
As we begin the second quarter, 21-11. Trenton leads after 1. The Tigers will have the ball to start the second quarter. Slater with it, comes left side, Turcotte. Out right side, Brunell. Out front to Slater. Turcotte, cross quarter comes Brunell. They work it around that 1-3-1 zone for Grenora. Here's a shot left corner three-pointer for Lacey Turcotte. She has 3 of them so far tonight. 24-11. The lead for the Tigers. The Gophers back with the ball. This is Kiefler with it, left side. Hands back for Hagen. Cross court it comes Semino. Semino looks for help. Tries to bounce pass inside for Moorhead. On her arm is Coomer. Tanya Coomer will pick up the personal foul, her 3rd, 7th foul. And so Pauline Moorhead will go to the free throw line as Katie Hoffman checks into the lineup for the Trenton Tigers, replacing Tanya Coomer. Pauline Moorhead at the free throw line, a 5'9" junior, will have 1 in the bonus here. First free throw on the way, bounce on the iron, no good. There for the rebound is Ryder. Up ahead it comes Brunel to Slater. Cross court, Ryder again, right side, left corner, Brunel out front, Slater. Looks inside for Hoffman. Brunel bounces inside for Hoffman. Going up against Geltel. Her turnaround shot from the left side, up and good. Katie Hoffman, a nice turnaround move. Left baseline makes it 26-11. And a turnover, Grenora down court as they're called for traveling. Turnover number 7 on the Gophers. And with 7:03 to go second quarter, 26-11. Trenton with the lead in the basketball. Left corner, Turcotte. She's hit 3 3-pointers tonight so far, and they're trying to cover up now. Way outside at 3-point land, Turcotte, cross court, Slater. She'll try for her 3rd 3-pointer and get it. Stacy Slater, all her buckets come from 3-point land, makes it 29-11. Back with it, Gophers, Hagen. Semino looks inside, cross court, Hagen. Out front, Kiefler. Kiefler shot, rims off, no good. There for the rebound, Brunel pulls it away for Trenton. And back come the Tigers. Brunel comes down the right side, loses the handle on it, slapped out of bounds by Hagen. It'll belong to Trenton in front court. Cammie Moran now will check into the Trenton lineup, replacing Nicole Brunel. So at 6:19 to go, second quarter, 29-11. Trenton with the lead and the basketball in front court. On the inbound, Slater gets it between the circles to Turcotte, left side. Out front it comes to Moran. Looks inside, gives it back outside for Slater. Now Moran tries a 3-pointer right side, no good. Long rebound comes right side, goes out of bounds, last touch by Trenton. It'll belong to the Grenora Gophers. In backcourt, Hagen will get it into Semino. 6:02 to go, second quarter. Semino across the line. Left side it comes to Kiefler. Semino guarded by Slater, gets away from her. Comes left corner, Kiefler. They're working the left side of that Trenton defense. Here's a shot outside for Semino. Rims off, no good. Hoffman there on the rebound for Trenton. In backcourt, up ahead it comes to Slater. 5:40 to go, second quarter. Moran, left corner. Turcotte thought about a 3-pointer. Now kicks the right side for Slater. Pass down low, Hoffman. Going against Geltel. Double teamed by Geltel and Hagen. Out front it comes to Turcotte. 3-point shot, rims off, no good. Long rebound, left corner, goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Grenora. 29-11, 5:23 to go. And the Gophers get the ball in backcourt. Hagen on the inbounds. In it comes to Semino across the line. Between circles, goes left side. Dribbling against Slater. And Semino carried the ball again. Turnover number 8 on Grenora, and the Tigers will get it back. Trenton, prolific offensive machine. They shoot a very high percentage inside and out. Outside, Callie Ryder launched a 3. Her shot rims in and out, no good. There for the rebound, Hagen has it. Finally pulls it away. And she starts down court with a Hagen under a full head of steam. Goes against Slater. Her shot off the glass. Rims off. No good. Hagen gets the rebound, but she's tied up by Moran. Possession arrow will belong to Grenora. 4:53 to go, second quarter. 29-11. The Gophers will inbound to the right of their own basket. Moorhead will trigger. Way out front it comes to Hagen. To Semino. Right side to Kiefler. Dump down low for Geltel. Back to Kiefler. Outside Semino. Tries to dribble away from traffic, goes right side to Hagen. And they work it around that zone defense. Pass in the lane, tipped away by Trenton. And it was kicked, so it'll belong to Grenora in front court now. Aaron Ling checks into the ball game for the Trenton Tigers, replacing Stacy Slater. The inbounds, Kiefler gets it, left side. Corner comes Kiefler, left baseline, going against Moran and Hoffman shot off the glass on a pass, dish inside for Moorhead. That shot no good. The rebound pulled out of there by Hagen, and as she was falling down, she put up a shot, made the bucket. And it makes it a 29-13 ball game. Back with it, Trenton. 4:19 to go in the quarter. Ryder with it out front. Moran out to Ryder, loses the handle on it, runs it down at midcourt. Right side it comes Turcotte, cross court to Moran. Pass in the middle for Turcotte, goes off the glass. Her shot up and good. Lacey Turcotte makes it 31-13 with 3:56 to go in the quarter. Trenton with the lead, Grenora with the basketball. Hagen, Kiefler left side, back to Hagen. Kiefler tries to drive the baseline, cut off there, brings it back outside to Semino. Semino comes right side. Hagen thought about a three, now drives into the lane, kicks it outside to Kiefler. Kiefler to Semino on top, back to Hagen. Now she'll pull the trigger from three. Shot up and good. Brianne Hagen, a three-point field goal. Or check that, they gave her two. Makes it 31-15. There's a shot left corner for Ling, no good. Ryder on the rebound, her shot up and good. Callie Ryder with her first basket. Makes it 33-15. Back with it, Semino. In front court between the circles, 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Semino will launch the three-pointer on the back iron, no good. There for the rebound, Hagen. And whistle and a foul on her arm is Moran, I believe, for Trenton. Nope, check that. Aaron Ling will pick up the personal foul. Foul on Aaron Ling. That would be her first personal foul. 8th team foul, and so that will send Rayanne Hagen to the free throw line as Cammie Moran checks out of the lineup for Trenton, replaced by Nicole Brunell. And so Hagen at the free throw line for 1 in the bonus. Hagen for the Grenora Gophers, a 5'9" junior. First free throw misses. There for the rebound, Hoffman pulls it away, and the Tigers start back with it. They get it to Brunell in the right corner. Back to Turcotte. Aaron Ling, left corner. Her shot off, no good. Ryder with the rebound again. Here's Brunell. Her shot blocked out of bounds, but a whistle and a foul. A foul called on the Grenora Gophers. Will go against Rayanne Hagen, her second personal. 15 foul. And to the free throw line will be Nicole Brunell. First trip to the free throw line for Nicole. She is a 5'6" sophomore. We'll have 2 shots coming here. First one on the way. Bounces on the back iron, no good. She'll get one more. Substitutions. Jenna Kiefler checks in for Rochelle Kiefler for Grenora. And Rayanne Hagen checks out, and Jennifer Oster checks in for Grenora. Second free throw by Brunell is no good. There for the rebound, Geltel pulls it away for Grenora, and the Gophers start back with it. This is Oster. Outside it comes to Geltel to Semino. Oster inside Moorhead. Goes off the glass, no good, but a whistle and a foul. Foul underneath called against Katie Hoffman. She'll pick up the personal foul, her first. 9th team foul on Trenton, so with 2:29 to go in the quarter. 33-15. The lead for the Trenton Tigers. Moorhead at the free throw line. 2 shots. First one up and good. Makes it 33-16. She'll get one more shot for the 5'9" junior. Free throw on the way. Rolls around, drops in. 33-17. The lead for the Trenton Tigers in front court. Hoffman gets it down low, kicks it outside Slater to Brunell. Working against Jenna Kiefler. Here is Ryder. Outside Slater launches a three-pointer. Counts the bucket. 3-point field goal, and she'll go to the free throw line. The foul called on Jennifer Oster. She'll pick up the personal foul. That would be her first personal, 16 foul. And Stacy Slater will go to the free throw line. Chance this time at a 4-point play. Free throw on the way, up and good. That makes it 37-17. Substitution, Hagen and Kiefler. Rayanne Hagen, Rochelle Kiefler check back in. Oster and Jenna Kiefler come out for Grenora as Hagen has it in backcourt. 2:12 to go in the half. They get it into Kiefler, back to Hagen. Up ahead it comes Kiefler. Across the line, looks for help. Goes right side to Semino. Semino comes free throw circle, bounces to Kiefler. Left side, right side now comes to Hagen against that zone defense for Trenton. Here's Kiefler, shot left baseline. Her shot up and good. Rochelle Kiefler just gets free about a 5-foot jump shot along that left baseline. Makes it 37-19. Back with the Trenton. Ling with it. Cross court left side, pass underneath for Hoffman. Her shot up and good. Good assist from Nicole Burnell to Katie Hoffman, who gets the basket off the glass. Makes it 39-19. 1:26 to go in the half. Here's almost a steal for Trenton. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Grenora in backcourt. Now Aaron Ling checks out of the Trenton lineup, replaced by Lori Deshawn, who's in there. Here's Hagen. Right side, out front it comes to Moorhead. Moorhead loses the handle on it. She's tied up by Brunel. Possession arrow will belong to Trenton. Turnover number 9 on the Gophers, and so Trenton gets it back. This is Slater. Between the circles comes to Ryder. Deshawn in the left corner. Pass in the middle for Hoffman. Working against Geltel. Goes off the glass, and she traveled with it. Bucket no good, but she was called for a travel before she got off the shot. So turnover number 3 on Trenton. 1:03 to go in the half. Geltel across the line to Hagen. Hagen right side. Man-to-man defense now for Trenton. Semino underneath Geltel. Kiefler left corner. They work the triangle on the left side. Now Semino comes right side. They look for the triangle there. Moorhead is inside against Hoffman. Pass inside. Ball tipped. Stolen by Trenton. Turnover number 10 on Grenora. And up ahead, Slater gives it to Burnell. 3-point shot right side, no good. Moorhead on the rebound for the Gophers with 25 seconds left to go in the half. Hagen with it, left side, Kiefler. Kiefler spins away, left baseline, goes for a shot. Ball tipped out of bounds, but a whistle and a foul will be called on Katie Hoffman. She will pick up the personal foul. Her second personal foul, and that would be the 10th team foul. So to the free throw line will be Rochelle Kiefler. She'll have 2 shots coming here. 17 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Kiefler's free throw up and good. She'll get one more. Now Turcotte checks back into the lineup for Trenton, replacing Brunel. One more shot coming here for Rochelle Kiefler. She can cut into that Trenton lead. 39-19, make it, or check that, 39-20, now make it 39-21 as Kiefler hits her second free throw. Back with a Trenton with 10 seconds left to go in the half. Turcotte, Ryder. Turcotte left corner, back to Ryder. She launches a 3-pointer from outside, is good. Callie Ryder, a 3-point field goal to end the first half with the score. Trenton leads it at the end of the first half, 42-21 over Grenora. We'll be back with a halftime summary in 2 minutes. Trenton Tigers lead the Grenora Gophers by a score of 42-21. Checking out the scoring in that first half, first of all, for the Grenora Gophers, 3 people doing the scoring. The leader is Rochelle Kiefler with 9 points. She has 3 field goals, 3 free throws. Then 6 points apiece for Colleen Moorhead and Rayanne Hagen. Colleen has a couple of field goals, a couple of free throws for 6. Rayanne Hagen has 3 field goals for 6 points. All the scoring for the Grenora Gophers in this first half. As far as the for their score total at halftime of 21. As far as the Trenton Tigers are concerned, here's how their scoring looks. 2 people leading the way already in double figures. Stacy Slater with 13 points. Lacey Turcotte also has 13 points. And then 8 points for Katie Hoffman on 3 field goals, a couple of free throws, a single field goal for Tanya Kummer for 2 points. And Callie Ryder has 5 points. The Trenton Tigers in that first half had a total of 8 3-point field goals to increase their lead to 42. A single free throw off the bench for Aaron Ling completes the total scoring for the Trenton Tigers at 42. So Slater with 13, Lacey Turcotte with 13, 8 for Hoffman, 5 for Callie Ryder, 2 for Coomer, and 1 for Aaron Ling. And a total of 8 3-point field goals in that first half for the Trenton Tigers. Looking at some of the other numbers as far as shooting is concerned, in that first half, Grenora was 8 of 18 for 44%. Not too bad a percentage for the Gophers in that first half, but the Trenton Tigers were 15 of 28 for 53%. So some excellent free throw shooting there. As far as rebounds are concerned, Grenora had a total of 15 rebounds compared to Trenton's 14. Turnovers, Grenora had 10, and Trenton had 3 turnovers. So there you have it. They look at the halftime score, and at halftime, Trenton leads at 42-21, and we'll be back with the second half of this particular ball game.
Rumor has it you love me too. Yes, you do. I heard it too.
The room got awfully quiet, and everybody stared. Finally, the waiter said, "Should I bring another chair?" She said, "No, I was just leaving." But as she walked out the door...
660 Keys Country. Hope you're having a great evening. 54, and we'll listen back with Sports Director Dwayne Leslie with more District 16 girls basketball.
As we begin the quarter, the first shot by Grenora is no good. Trenton with the rebound, and back down court, this is Ryder with the shot. Scramble for the rebound, goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Grenora. Just underway, 42-21. Trenton with the halftime lead. Hagen gets it into Kiefler. Back to Hagen against that pressure. And very tenacious defense for the Trenton Tigers, as they are very quick and they keep pressure on, especially in front court. This is Semino with it. Cross court it comes to Kiefler. Kiefler dumps down low inside for Moorhead. Spun away from the defense. Bucket up and good. Colleen Moorhead. Nice move inside. Makes it 42-23. Back with the Trenton. This is Turcotte outside to Slater. Left side Ryder. Pass down low. Pass intended for Hoffman. Tipped out of there by Kiefler. And so Trenton will reload the offense to the left of their own basket. 7:02 to go, third quarter. Inbounds, it comes Slater, left corner Turcotte. She launches a three-pointer. Shot up and good. That's the 9th three-pointer for the Trenton Tigers in this ball game, as Turcotte has 4 of them. Hoffman on the rebound on the missed shot by Grenora, and Trenton starts back with them again. In front court, the Tigers. Ryder, right side. Turcotte, cross court, Slater. She'll launch a three-pointer. That shot rims off, no good. Ryder on the rebound, puts the rebound back up and in. Callie Ryder with the bucket. 47-23, another steal for Trenton. Turcotte on the steal. On the drive to the basket, she is fouled. Whistle and a foul called against the Gophers. That'll go against Rayanne Hagen. She'll pick up her 3rd personal foul. First team foul on Grenora here in the second half. And the Tigers inbounds it. Here's Slater. 3-point shot, right side, no good. Hoffman puts off the rebound. Shot no good. Slater with the rebound, but a whistle and a foul. Foul upcoming against the Gophers, and that's Rayanne Hagen. 2 quick fouls on her. That's her 4th personal foul. And so Trenton will inbound it. Ryder waits for a break. Goes outside to Hoffman. Hoffman looks for help. Goes cross court with it. Turcotte. She'll launch another three-pointer. Up and good. Lacey Turcotte. 5 three-pointers. Makes it 50-23. Back comes Grenora. Hagen with it in front court. Out front, Semino. Right side, Kiefler. Looks inside, Geltel, ball tipped away, picked up by Turcotte. Turcotte and Slater, 2-on-1. Turcotte goes for the basket, but she is fouled by Semino. Jen Semino will pick up the personal foul, her first. And that'll be team foul number 2 on Grenora here in the second half. Or check that, 3 on Grenora. And to the free throw line will be Lacey Turcotte. Free throw on the way, rolls around, drops in. The 5'10 senior has 20 points already in this ball game. 5:46 to go, third quarter, 51-23. Trenton with the lead, make that 52-23. And Grenora gets it back against a 1-2-1-1 zone press for Trenton, and Grenora throws it away. Turnover number 2 on the Gophers. And so Trenton will bring it back. 5:40 to go, third quarter. This is Slater with it. 52-23. Trenton with the lead. Pass inside Hoffman. Out front, Slater. Three-point shot. Out beyond the free throw arc is up and good for Stacy Slater. She has 5 3-pointers. Quickly in front court, Semino has the ball tipped away from behind by Turcotte. Turcotte on a drive against Hagan and against Semino. Her shot is short. Turcotte with the rebound. Goes off the glass. Shot is still short. Hagan there with the rebound. And the Gophers start back with it. Up ahead it comes Kiefler. Right side, Semino. Hagan, she'll launch the three-pointer left side. Check that two-pointer is up and good. Brianne Hagan picks up her 8th point. 55-25. Back with a Trenton. Turcotte in the middle. It comes to Coomer. Her bank shot off the glass. Up and good. Tanya Coomer right in the middle of the free throw lane. Banks it in. Picks up her 4th point. And a turnover both ways as a steal by Trenton. But then they double dribbled. So a turnover both ways. First on Trenton. Third on Grenora. And the Gophers will get it back. Turcotte will come off. And Coomer will come off. Aaron Ling and Cammie Moran in for the Trenton Tigers. Semino, Hagan, left side. Here's the ball tipped. Moran picks it up in backcourt. Gets it up ahead to Ryder. Between the circles, Aaron Ling deep on the left side. Grenora in a 2-3 zone. As the Tigers work it around the zone, here's Ryder shot out front. Rims off no good. Long rebound goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Grenora Gophers. Substitution. Jennifer Oster checks into the lineup for Grenora, replacing Jen Semino. In backcourt, Oster with it, and Hagan will bring it up the floor. Hagan across the line, comes left side. Kiefler looks inside. Had Geltel wide open, didn't see her. Oster, right side to Hagan, and they work it around that zone defense. A shot outside for Kiefler, up and good. Rochelle Kiefler racking up the points. She has 11 so far. Makes it 57-27. Ryder with it. Outside Ling. Dump pass down low. Hoffman spins away from the defense. Goes off the glass. Up and good. Katie Hoffman picks up her 10th point. Makes it 59-27. Back with it. Grenora cross court. Down low for Moorhead. Her shot inside. No good. The whistle and foul bumping her going up was Katie Hoffman. She will pick up her 3rd personal foul. First team foul on Trenton here in the second half. And to the free throw line will be Colleen Moorhead. She will have 2 shots. First one on the way, no good. She'll get 1 more. Substitution, Jenna Kiefler checks in now for Rochelle Kiefler. Katie Hoffman checks, that was for Grenora. Katie Hoffman checks off for Trenton, replaced by Tanya Coomer. Moorhead. Second shot, no good. There for the rebound. Geltel tried to put back the rebound, but on her arm, a whistle and a foul called against the Trenton Tigers. That'll go against Stacy Slater. She'll pick up her 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul on Trenton, and so Beth Geltel will step to the free throw line. She will have 2 shots. The 5'10 senior, first one on the way, bounces around, drops in. First point of the afternoon or the evening for Beth Geltel, makes it 59-27. The lead is 12. Or check that, 59-28. The lead is 31. Now 59-29, the lead 30 for Trenton as Geltel hits the second free throw. And so Trenton will get it back with 3:25 to go in the quarter. Moran, outside, right side for Ryder. On the left side, cross-court pass. About an 8-foot jump shot on the left side is good for Callie Ryder. She has 9 points, 61-29. And back with it, Grenora. Oster, Hagen, cross-court to Semino. Dump pass down low, Jenna Kiefler. She lost the handle out of bounds. Turnover number 4 on Grenora. Substitution. Turcotte checks back in. Callie Ryder checks off for Grenora. 61-29. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Back with it comes Trenton. This is Slater with it. Left side it comes Moran. Back to Slater. Against the 2-3 Grenora zone. They're watching inside. Turcotte out front Slater. 3-second violation called against Trenton. Turnover number 2 on the Tigers. So Grenora will get it back with 2:47 to go in the quarter. 61-29. Grenora with the lead. Semino with the ball for the Gophers. Right side Hagen. Semino on front. Back to Hagen. She launches a three-pointer. Right side. Nope, two-pointer. She was on the line. Brianne Hagen gets a 2-point field goal. Gives her 11 points. Back with a trend. Slater into the lane. Kicks it back outside. Turcotte launches a three-pointer right side. Up and good. 6 3-pointer for Lacey Turcotte makes it 64-31. Inside it comes to Moorhead for the Gophers. She is tied up by Turcotte. Possession arrow will belong to Trenton. Substitution. Kiefler checks in for Grenora. Moorhead will come off. Brunel checks in for the Trenton Tigers, and Slater will check off. Both coaches rotating people in and out, keeping fresh legs in there. 64-31, 2:08 to go in the third quarter. Trenton with the lead, Trenton with the basketball. Ling, right corner. Cross-court left side for Brunel. Out front, Turcotte. Back to Ling. She's alone. 3-point shot, right side, up and good. Aaron Ling, 3-point basket. Makes it 67-31. And back with it, Grenora. Kiefler, left side, cut off at the baseline. Goes cross-court to Oster. Out front, Semino. Back to Kiefler. Semino. Back right side to Hagen in the right corner. They work it against that Trenton defense. Underneath, Kiefler. Her shot off the glass. Up and good. Rochelle Kiefler. A nice spin move against the Trenton defense. Makes it 67-33. Back with it comes Trenton. Turcotte with it. Brunel. Aaron Ling in the right corner. Trenton starting to stretch out that Grenora defense. Here's a drive in the middle of the free throw lane for Turcotte. Shot rims off. Hagen with the rebound for the Gophers. Starts down court. Gets to Oster. Out front. Kiefler right side. Back to Semino. Comes to Hagen right side. Out front, Oster. And a whistle and a foul out front. A hack foul going to be called on Nicole Brunel. She'll pick up her first personal foul. 13 foul on Trenton here in the second half. So with 54 seconds left to go in the quarter, 67-33. Trenton with the lead. Dump pass in the middle for Oster. Slapped out of there. Picked up by Semino. Hagen right side again. Trenton just very aggressive on defense. Constantly moving. Here's a steal for Coomer for the Trenton Tigers. Turnover number 5 on Grenora. Down court with it. Trenton, Turcotte. Right side, Coomer out front. And here's the steal for Semino. Turnover number 3 on Trenton. Down court, Semino. The breakaway basket up and good. Jen Semino picks up her first 2 points of the ball game. 67-35 with 19 seconds left to go. Turcotte, they'll draw it out now as they'll go for one shot here in the quarter. 13 seconds left. Turcotte, free throw line. Moran, right side, right corner. Brunel loses the handle on it. Outside, Turcotte launches a three-pointer. Looks short, it is. Picked out of there by Oster. And that'll end the third quarter with the score. The Trenton Tigers 67. The Grenora Gophers 35. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Sometimes it's hard to decide when.
Well, when the sun goes down and the fun begins, there's only one thing I want to do. Take a ride in the country with all my friends and have us a Coke or two. Coca-Cola Classic, always refreshing. It's the real thing, yeah. Like a sweet love letter.
and all the employees at Coca-Cola Bottling are proud to be a 660 Keys Sports Club sponsor. They'd like to wish the best to all area teams, coaches, and fans. And this sporting season, remind you to make sure that you have plenty of Coca-Cola on hand. Pick up a case of Coca-Cola today. When it's got to be done, Tioga Machine Shop is the one. Tioga Machine Shop is your complete oil field service station for heavy oil field, industrial, construction, farm, and auto. Whatever the case may be, let Tioga Machine Shop do the work for you. The trained professionals at Tioga Machine Shop can perform more services with their computerized numerical controlled lathe. Stop in today at Tioga Machine Shop, located on Highway 40 just south of Tioga. Remember, when it's got to be done, Tioga Machine Shop is the one.
To start the fourth quarter, the Grenora Gophers hit a basket by Geltel. Back with it, Trenton. Their shot down court, no good. Brunel on the rebound, tries to bounce it cross court, slapped out of bounds by Hagen. It'll belong to Trenton in front court. Trenton's got some new people in the lineup. Oilo is in there along with Hoffman. Brunel. Deshawn is in there. And Ryder. Here's a ball slapped out of bounds by Hagen for the Gophers. It'll belong to Trenton in front court. The Gophers counter with Hagen, Rochelle Kiefler, Semino, Moorhead, and Geltel. Inbounds pass comes to Brunel. Stolen, tipped out of there, stolen by Semino. Turnover number 4 on Trenton. Down court with it, this is Kiefler. To Semino. Out front, will orchestrate the offense. Being guarded by Brunel, gives to Kiefler. Kiefler goes right side, Hagen. Back to Kiefler. To Semino. Outside. Looks for help. Looks inside for Moorhead. Now cross-court right corner. Here's a steal for Brunel. Pulls it away. Leaves it in backcourt for Ryder. Ryder has it tipped away from her by Moorhead. She controls in backcourt up ahead to Oilo. Oilo bounces right side. This is Hoffman. Back out to Oilo. Shot right side. Looks short it is. There for the rebound is Kiefler. And back with a start the Gophers. Kiefler out front, it comes Semino. Being guarded by Deshawn, comes left side to Hagen. Hagen drives, left baseline, looks for help. A bump foul going to be called. Oilo will pick up the personal foul. That would be her first personal foul. 4th team foul on Trenton, and so the Gophers inbound it. They get it to Kiefler. Semino. Pass inside Moorhead. Her bank shot off the glass. No good. Hoffman there on the rebound for Trenton, and the Tigers start back with it. 5:43 to go. Fourth quarter. Ryder looks for help. Comes left side. Deshawn to Ryder. Looks underneath for Brunel. Right side it comes Oilo. Now in the corner for Brunel. Pass down low. Hoffman spinning against Geltel. Kicks it back outside for Brunel, but she traveled with it. Turnover number 5 on Trenton. And so the Gophers will get it back. 67-37. Trenton with the lead over Grenora. 5:22 to go in this ball game. Kiefler with it, left side. Out front it comes Semino. Cross court, Hagen. Back to Semino. Kiefler, left baseline. Thought about driving, was cut off there. Back out Semino to Hagen. Hagen into the circle. Kicks it left side. A shot by Kiefler up and good. Rochelle Kiefler with her 15th point. Makes it 67-39. Back with it. This is Oilo. Brunel shot right corner. No good. Moorhead with the rebound. And the Gophers start back with it. Hagen against Oilo down court. On the drive to the basket, Hagen is bumped by Oilo. She'll pick up the personal foul. That would be her second personal foul. And team foul number 5. Substitution. Tanya Coomer checks back in for the Trenton Tigers. Oilo and Hoffman come off. Also in there is Bobby Ganaway for Trenton. Cross court it comes. Kiefler. Semino left corner. Out front it comes. Kiefler again back to Semino. Launches a three-pointer. Banks it in off the glass. Up and good. Jen Semino was going to make sure that would went in. Gave her plenty of juice. Banked it in off the glass. Makes it 67-42. Pass down low. Coomer. Her shot up and good. Nice speed out front from Ryder to Coomer. And Coomer picks up her 6th point. Down court with it. The Gophers. Semino with it. Brings it between the circles. Right side, Hagen. Lob down low for Moorhead. She goes off the glass. Her shot up and good. Colleen Moorhead just turned and shot right over Coomer. Makes it 69-44. Back with it, Trenton. Brunel, Ryder, Deshawn, left side. Thought about a 3. Pulled it back. Goes left baseline. Loose ball. Tapped away. Picked up by Semino. Up ahead, Hagen. Hagen goes for the bucket. And she traveled with it. Lost control of it and then took an extra step. Turnover number 6 on the Gophers. And so Grenora will get it back. Brunel will check off. Callie Ryder checks off. Cammie Moran back in along with Stacy Slater. 69-44, 3:35 to go, 4th quarter. In this first semifinal game here from the District 16 basketball tournament. Shot outside for Slater, missed everything. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Grenora Gophers. Now Jennifer Oster checks back in, replacing Jen Semino. So Oster is in. And the Gophers have it in front court. This is Kiefler with it. Cross court, Hagen. Right side, it comes to Oster. High post, Geltel. Back in the corner to Oster. Out front, Hagen. Oster, past the middle, Moorhead. She goes off the glass, banks it in. Colleen Moorhead, a little bit higher this time, but just turn around and bank it in. Makes it 69-46. Deshawn back with it. Trenton out front, Slater. Deshawn, the left-hander, thought about a 3, pulled it back. Right side, it comes Moran. Back cross court. Deshawn to Slater. Back to Moran. Pass in the middle for Bobby Ganaway. Her shot up and good. Bobby Ganaway with the bucket. And back with it comes Grenora. Here's a foul down court and a drive from Kiefler. Drives left baseline. She is fouled by Cammie Moran. So Kiefler will go to the free throw line. Moran will pick up her 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 6. Check that, number 7 on Trenton. Kiefler at the free throw line for 2 shots. First one rims off, no good. She'll have one more. 71-46. Now Geltel checks out of the lineup for Grenora, replaced by Semino. As Kiefler awaiting her 2nd shot, eyes the bucket on the way, rims in and out, no good. Ganaway on the rebound for the Trenton Tigers. Clears it in front court, Slater. Moran out front, Slater to Deshawn. Deshawn thought about a 3. In her hesitation to get going, she took an extra step, or her eagerness to get going, took an extra step and turned it over. Substitutions for Grenora. Jenna Kiefler checks in. Rayanne Hagen will check off. Also, Kim Finicum in there for the Grenora Gophers, replacing Rochelle Kiefler. Finicum with it. Comes left side, Oster. Oster looks for help, goes cross court with it. Semino, right corner, it comes to Finicum. She loses the handle on it. Goes out of bounds, turnover number 7. Substitution again for the Gophers. Colleen Moorhead will check out. In to replace her is Naomi Foss, the 5'5 junior. Nicole Brunel checks into the Trenton lineup, replacing Tanya Coomer. So in backcourt, the Tigers have it. This is Deshawn with it. Cross court, it comes to Slater. Slater being double teamed, comes right side. Moran out to Slater. 1:48 to go in this ball game. 71-46. Trenton with the commanding lead the whole way. Left corner it comes to Brunel. Out front, Deshawn. Slater. Slater drives inside to Moran.
News Radio, AM stereo, 660 KEYZ, Williston.
Slater back to Moran. They work it around that 2-3 zone. Inside to Ganaway. Running precious seconds off the clock as Slater hits the three-pointer. That's her 6th three-pointer of the evening. So with 1:12 to go, 74-46. Trenton with the lead. Here's a loose ball down court. Oster had it tapped away from her. Picked up by Ganaway. Now Ganaway's tied up by Jenna Kiefler. And more substitutions for Trenton. Oilo's back in there. Moran and Slater come off for Trenton. Also in there is Larson. Tiffany Larson, a 6-foot junior, is in. And Jennifer Oster checks off for the Gophers. In to replace her is Phoebe Bjorkholt. Go back with it. 58 seconds left to go in this ball game. Deshawn to Oilo, right side. Shot is short, no good. Rebound by Finicum. Finicum, left-hand dribble down the court. Picks it up, looks for help. Still looking. Pass inside for Kiefler. Cross court it comes to number 41, who's in the ball game. That would be Katie Hook. Her shot was no good. The rebound pulled off by Trenton. 34 seconds left. Oilo right side, looks for help outside to Sean. High poster comes to Larson. Her shot rims in and out, no good. There for the rebound. Ganaway had it, lost it. Goes out of bounds with 23 seconds left to go in the ball game. Grenora will get it back. 74-46. Grenora will advance on into the championship round here of the District 16 basketball tournament. Back with it, the Gophers. Here's a steal for Trenton. Deshawn. Up ahead it comes to Brunel. Her shot up and good. Nicole Brunel with the bucket. Makes it 76-46. 4 seconds left. Down court with it. Ball thrown away, but that's it. It's all over. The final score in this first semifinal game, the Trenton Tigers defeat the Grenora Gophers 76-46. We'll be back with a game summary in 2 minutes.
Do you know the difference between men's and women's sweats? There isn't any. They just make men's sweats in smaller sizes and more feminine colors. That is, until now. Because Jerseys decided to make sweats that actually fit a woman's body. Cut to flatter your figure with a fit that's easy and feminine. It's the easiest way to feel comfortable I've ever found. Another reason you can count on Jerseys.
The final score in this first semifinal game, the victory belongs to the Trenton Tigers as they defeat the Grenora Gophers tonight 76-46. Checking out the scoring summary for you. First of all, for the Grenora Gophers, leading the way in scoring is Rochelle Kiefler with 15 points. She had 9 in that first half and 6 in the second half. Good effort tonight for Rochelle Kiefler. Then 14 points for Colleen Moorhead, and she was operating very freely down inside the low blocks. She ends up with 14 points. 11 points for Rayanne Hagan, 6 in the first half, 5 in the second. Then 5 points for Jen Semino, a couple of field goals in that second half, and a single point for Beth Geltel on a free throw for their total of 46. No one off the bench scored for the Grenora Gophers. For the Trenton Tigers, here's how their scoring looks. Leading the way with 24 points, Lacey Turcott had a total of 24 points. She had 13 in the first half and 11 in the second half. Next in line, as far as double-digit scoring is concerned, was Stacy Slater with 19 points. She had 13 in the first half, 6 in the second. Then also in double figures, Katie Hoffman with 10 points, 8 in the first half, 2 in the second, a single field goal for 10 points. Then 9 points for Callie Ryder, 5 in the first half, 4 in the second. 6 points for Tanya Coomer, 2 in the first half and 4 in the second. Off the bench for the Trenton Tigers with 4 points, a 3-point field goal and a free throw for Erin Ling for 4 points, and then a couple of field goals for Samantha Oilo for 4 points for their total of 76. As far as 3-point field goals are concerned, for the game, the Trenton Tigers shot a total of 14 on 3-point field goals compared to only 1 for the Grenora Gophers. So a big factor there as far as scoring is concerned. Trenton with 14 3-point field goals. As far as other numbers are concerned, here's how things look in terms of rebounding and in terms of turnovers and so on. For the game, Grenora had a total of 26 rebounds compared to 23 for Trenton. And as far as turnovers are concerned, Grenora had a total of 17 turnovers compared to 10 turnovers for the Trenton Tigers. So interesting basketball game. This first one, it belongs to the Trenton Tigers. They will advance on into the into the finals on Saturday night, as they will take on the winner of this next game coming up, and that would be between the Powers Lake Ranchers and the Bull Bells Eskimos. So Trenton will advance on, but more importantly, they also are assured of a spot in the Region 8 tournament. So this next game coming up between Powers Lake and Bull Bells will determine the second entrant into the championship game. Now the Grenora Gophers drop down into the losers bracket. They will take on Trinity Christian on Friday at 7:45, Friday night 7:45, and the winner of that one goes on to the play for third and fourth in the district, and also will advance on to the Region 8 tournament. So the picture get a little bit clearer here as far as district basketball is concerned, and at least one of the entrants